There's a free champion player you can grab in Madden 26 for 0 coins, 0 grinding, and 0 effort. Let's make sure you don't forget about this. Now, Solstice family, and welcome back to another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. And before we get this one started, let's give away a $10 gift card to the first person that comments the player with the highest zone coverage right now in Mod 26. Now, without further ado, the player we're talking about in today's video is 89 overall Tristan McCollum, who you can go through and get for free in about 24 hours from watching this video. It is critical you don't forget how to get this card. It is critical you know how to get this card. We'll talk about all that, but let's go over the stats on this player because, man, oh man, this is one of the best cards in the game. Now, this Tristan McCollum, he's the MCS free player you're going to be going through and picking up for watching the EA Sports MCS stream tomorrow. More on that later in today's video, and a couple other important tips about what you guys got to be doing to make sure you get that card, and one final tip at the end of the video that you're going to want to know to do tomorrow as well. Okay, now Tristan McCollum is sitting at 6'3", 89 speed, 88 acceleration, 89 man coverage, and 83 zone. And I can't lie, if we take a look at this Tristan McCollum, he is awesome. If we go through and we look at Kyle Hamilton right here, who is the other MCS player, this card was awesome as well. Kyle Hamilton was one of the best safeties in this game. And honestly, the reason why these cards are so good is because the MCS pros, the best players in Madden, are making these cards as legitimately golden tickets. They're basically able to go through and change stats, change abilities, and make them awesome players. Now, a couple other notes about this Tristan McCollum. He also gets all 32 team cams. That is a big W. If you got a 20 theme team, if you got a 50 theme team, you can go through and easily get +1 speed, maybe even +2 speed on this card. If you got crystals, this card for me, he's easily going to go up to 90 speed. He's easily free safety #1. Now, in terms of abilities, I didn't see anything over on Twitter. Some of the other stats are really nice on this card as well. If you want him to be a non-user defender and you want him just lurking in zone coverage, which I think a lot of people are probably going to do, he's going to be a sick user at 6'3", 89 speed. Honestly, he's built to be a user defender, but if you don't want to use this card, the pursuit is nice, the playback is nice, the tackling is nice. Those are all stats that are going to more impact your CPU version of this card. If you want to use it with him though, 89 speed, 90 jumping, 81 catching. I don't see the change of direction anywhere. I would assume it's pretty good. He's also 195, which underratedly for a user in Madden Ultimate Team, I don't love the super clunky big guys that are running around the field and they look like they got cement bricks on their feet. Like, sure, you can land better hit sticks, they're going to play better run defense, and they're a little more stout when you're going through and making tackles, but I way prefer the card that's super agile and is able to turn really quickly. Because for me, if let's say for example I see a slant route and I see a crosser coming above my head, I want to get to that slant and then move up to the crosser rather than be able to hit stick a running back and maybe get a fumble. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty excited to grab this card for free. Here is how you go through and get Tristan McCollum without spending a single coin. This is the information for the MCS drop. Now, before we talk that really quickly, if you watching this video want my offensive and defensive ebook in Madden Ultimate Team absolutely free, if you sign up on Underdog Fantasy and put in the promo code SWIFT, everyone watching this video is going to get a copy of my offensive and defensive ebook in Madden Ultimate Team. Now, that ebook has allowed me to go through and go flawless in I'm pretty sure every single event we've gotten in this game and get the champions here in both head-to-head ranked sessions with a very nice record. So if you watching this want my free ebook, click the link in the description, put in the code SWIFT on Underdog, and you get access. And also importantly, you got to make one pick over there to get the ebook as well. But if you put in $5, you get 100 for free. You can use your $100 to make some free picks and give it a shot. All right, now Tristan McCollum, how do we go through and get this player? Well, for watching EA Sports' stream tomorrow at 3 o'clock Pacific time, you will get this card after watching for 90 minutes. Now, boys, I can't lie, this was a sweat for me the past time because I don't know where I was on my phone or I was on my laptop. I had it plugged in on one or the other. It didn't track for like the first 30 minutes for me the last time EA did the stream, and I was still able to get the card. So there's definitely some wiggle room. You don't necessarily need to log in right at 3 o'clock Pacific time, but here's my strategy for this. And also, before we even talk how I'm going to be doing this, if you don't know how to link your EA Sports account with Twitch, I believe in the last video that I made, the one for Kyle Hamilton, I went over that process pretty in depth. So I'm going to leave that video linked in the description. If you haven't checked that one out, check it out because it's one you're going to want to make sure you follow all the steps on. Those are the steps I followed, and I got my Kyle Hamilton for free. I know it's super glitchy sometimes getting Twitch drops, but if you follow that video or you had any troubles the past time with Kyle Hamilton, follow all the steps in that one. It is critical you're doing that. Now, for this card as an example, what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to keep the stream open on my laptop. The problem that I was having last time is for some reason the stream was like pausing on my laptop. So for me, I'm probably gonna have to monitor it a little bit, but going through and just keeping the stream open on your laptop is what I've found to be the most effective way of just racking up time. You don't necessarily need to watch if you're going through and you're doing something on another tab, or you're going through and you're doing something on your phone. You can just kind of open up that stream on your laptop, and that for me has been the easiest way to make sure I'm getting enough progress and getting the Tristan McCollum. Because to be honest, boys, this is a card that you're not gonna want to miss out on. I truly think he is one of the best defenders in Madden Ultimate Team and one of the best free cards we are are getting in quite some time. Now, there's a couple other tips you guys gotta know about this card. Before we go through and talk about those, though, let's open up a couple premium rare option packs. I was going through, and I've been grinding the field pass a tiny bit. I'm level 36, which actually isn't the greatest in the world, but I feel like I've honestly been having more success just playing online than grinding the pass, and I've been letting the pass grind just kind of happen naturally in the background. We got a couple of packs to open up. We're gonna pull a Reggie Gilliam right here. Shout out to him, bro. A couple years back, Reggie literally invited us to come out to Vegas and shoot some videos with him. Reggie, I know he's a fan of the channel or a fan of some of us Madden YouTubers, so you're a goat, my boy. Yeah, we pulled Thomas Morstead as well. Saints legend right there. We'll go quick sell everything, and the first pack's making us 40k. Now, next up, we got a premium epic option pack right here. This is the same thing, but literally just better, and it's gonna give us more high slots from the premium pack right here. So we're gonna go through and take the plat. I think the plat is probably the move because we made 40k on the first one. Let's see how many we can rip on this one. And then again, don't worry, I got one other tip for you guys in today's video. Let's rip this one though. We're starting off with a blue. Give me something nice. It's an 80 Cairo Santos. Let's see what else we can grab. Another blue right here, an 82 plus is what we're looking for. We're gonna get an 80 overall Ross Matzik, and I absolutely just skipped through an extra slot. Final card is gonna be an 80 overall Graham Gano. So honestly, not the greatest pack right here. This one only makes us another 50k. I was hoping for a tiny bit more, but I can't lie, dude. Look at the coin count at the top. For no money spent, hey, we're making moves. All I will say, it's my full-time job to play this game, so I better have a good amount of coins. All right, couple other really quick tips. Since we're going through and getting a good free safety tomorrow, if you have a free safety in your lineup right now, I'd honestly recommend you sell that card off. For me personally, I got Javon Holland right here. I'm going to sell off Javon Holland because he's just not going to be in my lineup starting tomorrow. Now, sure, we got Brian Cook as well. Brian Cook's a really, really good card. You're probably going to want to keep that Brian Cook, but if you got another free safety in your lineup, go through, sell that card off today. Like, for me personally, Javon Holland, his price is only going to come down. It's going to come down way more tomorrow when people are like, you know what, I don't need my Javon Holland anymore, so I'm going to sell this card off today. And honestly, with most feared coming as well, it's not a bad idea to get liquid instead of holding cards. Now, what that means is converting some of your cards into coins because you're going to want that liquidity. You're going to want those coins to make upgrades versus just having this Javon Holland right here. And as you can see, he's selling for 90k, but in a couple of days, he might be selling for 60 or 50k, and we'd rather just take the coins now than wait. And yeah, I can't even lie, this Javon Holland card, he's good. He actually played really well for me. He has nice stats, but I just don't need the card anymore. I'm getting a way better player at the free safety position. Let's sell him off today. And honestly, on Thursday, I think price ranges are going to come down a little bit as well. So right now, this Javon Holland, if I were to sell him, his lowest price was 70k. Price ranges will come down on Thursday. Those cards will be even cheaper then. Now, since this MCS is kind of related to most feared, a quick word on the most feared cards. As you guys can see, if you haven't taken a look at these quite yet, they are in the item catalog, and there's two cards that I want to highlight. I'm going to go through and actually start to make an upgrade for Randy Moss right now, because as you guys can see, in the most feared program, we're going through and we're getting Randy, and I'm pretty confident he is going to be in release 1. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means the other players on my team that are at wide receiver, I'm not going to need as badly. This Randy Moss card, he's going to be incredible. 90 speed, 90 deep route running, 88 medium route running. The card is going to be sick. And what does that mean? Well, it means that Xavier Worthy actually might not have a spot on my team. And what I'm strongly considering doing today is going through and actually selling off this Xavier Worthy card already. Now, I know that might be crazy, and you guys might be thinking, okay, an 89 speed receiver, why are you getting rid of him already? Well, boys, I feel like his value is just going to come down and down in the coming days. This card's going for 260k. That is not a bad number at all. That is not a bad price at all. Like, for Xavier Worthy, who's only an 88 overall player, to go for 250k, that's not awful, especially when we consider that Randy Moss, he's probably going to be selling for, let's call it 500 on day one. If I go through and sell this card off today and get Randy in a couple days, I can be in for only 200,000 coins to make an awesome upgrade to Randy Moss, who's going to be the best card in this game, hands down. So if you have a good receiver, you can kind of follow that same strategy as the one we did with free safety. We know what's coming down the pipeline. We know it's coming on Thursday, or hopefully it's coming on Thursday. That's the only thing that we're not fully sure of. Now, yeah, boys, that is going to do it for me. If you enjoyed today's video, drop a like down below. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.